Mountain of Roses. So, my topic is all about reproduction and development in plants. Plants have evolved different reproductive strategies for the continuation of their species. Some plants reproduce sexually while others reproduce asexually, in contrast to animal species, which rely almost exclusively in sexual reproduction. Flowers are often the showiest or most strongly scented part of plants, with their bright colors, fragrances, and interesting shapes and sizes. Flowers also attract insects, birds, and animals to serve their pollination needs. So the first reproductive strategies of plants is asexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, different parts of the plant, stems, roots, leaves, and spores can give rise to new plants. Vegetative reproduction is a type of asexual reproduction. Other terms that apply are vegetative propagation, clonal growth, or vegetative multiplication. Vegetative growth is enlargement of the individual plant, while vegetative reproduction is any process that results in new plants individuals without production of seeds or spores. It is both a natural process in many species as well as a process utilized or encouraged by horticulturists and farmers to obtain quantities of economically valuable plants. So I have here a picture of a sexual reproduction in plants. So that's it. Next, the second reproductive strategies of plants, the sexual reproduction and the flower. In a sexual reproduction, the egg and sperm cells combine to form a new plant that is genetically distinct from the parent plants. The flower is the reproductive organ of plants classified as angiosperms. All plants have the means and corresponding structures for reproducing sexually. So the basic function of a flower is to produce seeds through sexual reproduction. Seeds are the next generation, serving as the primary method in most plants by which individuals of the species are dispersed across the landscape. Next, so I have here a picture of sexual reproduction in plants. So next is the male reproductive organ is the stamen. Stamen means is the pollen reproducing reproductive organ of a flower, and the female reproductive organ is the carpel. Carpel means one of the leaf-like seed-bearing structures that constitute the innermost whorl of a flower. The development of distinct male and female plants is one of the mechanisms that prevents self-pollination, ensuring genetic diversity. Self-pollination is the transfer of pollen from a male reproductive structure or an anther or male to a female reproductive structure or a stigma or female cone of the same plant or of the same flower. Animals also play an important role in the pollination of plants. Animals help plants by pollinating them and bee helping to disperse seeds. The droppings of animals also fertilize plants. The synergy between plants and animals in the pollination process is one of the best examples of coevolution. Fertilization occurs after pollination. The sperm and egg fuse to form a zygote. The zygote develops into an embryo, which is the beginning of the new plant. The embryo is part of a seed, and the seed is encased in a fruit. The fruit aids in the seed dispersal, and under the right conditions, the seed germinates and a new plant develops. Plants have developed wonderfully diverse reproductive strategies, while we have focused on the reproductive details of flowering plants. The themes of adaptation and survival can be seen in all species of plants. So that's it. Thank you and God bless.